Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to continue our review of the parts of speech. Today you'll be able to define the basic parts of speech. You will be able to sort words into different example and non-example categories, and then you will be able to identify the parts of speech in a sentence. On Tuesday, we talked about nouns and adjectives. Today we will review pronouns and verbs. Let's take a look at pronouns first. Let me get to the pronouns page. Okay, what is a pronoun? A pronoun takes the place of a person, place, thing, or animal. Let me see if I can fix this where you guys, there we go, that's a little easier. Okay. There we go. There we go. A pronoun takes the place of a person, place, thing, or idea. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sort the words into the correct category. In this category, we are going to put examples of pronouns. And over here, we will put non-examples. That means not examples. Let's take a look at the words that we're going to sort. Now remember, a pronoun takes the place of a noun, a person, place, thing, or idea. Some examples of pronouns would be he, she, it, they. So let's take a look now. The word dog, is it taking the place of a noun? No, dog is a noun, so we're going to put this in our non-examples. Remember, boys and girls, you can pause the video and try to guess where the word goes in which category. Flower. Flower is a non-example. It is a noun. Candle is a noun. It's a non-example. Now, look at the word they. Could it take the place of a noun? Like if you were to say, Mom, Dad, and I are going to the park. You could replace Mom, Dad, and I for the word they and say they are going to the park, so they is a pronoun. Blanket is a noun. What about she? Isn't she one of our examples of pronouns that I mentioned earlier? Jan ran outside, and you could replace it with she ran outside. He is a pronoun. It is a pronoun. And him is a pronoun. Okay? Let's take a look at some of our sentences. We're going to put a star above each pronoun below by dragging from the star. Now remember, I'll read the sentence to you. Pause the video and see if you can find the pronoun, and then you can check your answer. Number 1 says, she washed her hair with soap. There is one pronoun in that sentence. The pronoun is she. Good job. Number 2 says, Billy was thinking about his big fuzzy cat. Okay, there is not a pronoun in this sentence, but what if we took the word Billy? Isn't Billy a person? Could anybody think of a pronoun that we could put in place of Billy? We could put the pronoun he. We could say he was thinking about his big fuzzy cat. Now we worked a lot with verbs, so a verb is a word that shows action. let's look and sort into our categories. We have examples of verbs and non-examples of verbs. Long, does that show action? Could you act that out? It would be a non-example. Hottest, well, we've talked about that word. That word is not a verb. Anybody remember what part of speech that is? If it's the hottest day ever, right, that's an adjective, so it is also not a verb. Helps, my mom helps me with my schoolwork. Helps is a verb. Okay, the word is eats. She eats her cereal. Airplane, right, airplane is a non-example because it's a noun. Run, yep, run is an action word. Walk is an action word. Foot, I hurt my foot. Foot is a non-example. It is a noun. The last one's kind of tricky. The word is is. Is actually a verb. Let's go and see if we can find our verbs in our sentences. Okay. The first sentence says the girl washed her hair with soap. There is one verb in that sentence. The verb is washed. Billy was thinking about his big, fuzzy cat. Right? The verb is thinking. Allie picked up her marker and drew a picture. There's actually two verbs in this sentence. The verbs are picked and drew. Okay, so now that we have reviewed pronouns and verbs, I'm going to give you an assignment in Schoology. Go back to your grammar folder and read what your assignment is.